The most important thing about a healthy gut is to have really tight junctions. So I'm going to use an analogy. I want you to go with me. I'm going to ask you some stupid questions. Just be patient with me. An analogy like this helps to put it in a different place in your brain. And our purpose is teaching you, equipping you for life so that you can stay forever young feeling. And I hope you'll share this information with your friends, because you want to have friends when you're old and young, and old but young feeling. You want to be healthy with your friends, right? So let's talk about those tight junctions. When you eat food, where does it go? Into your stomach. And what happens there? It gets broken down by the acids into the individual nutrients. And the wall of your gut is supposed to be very, very tight, so that the only thing that gets through the wall of the gut into the bloodstream are the individual nutrients. When you get inflammation in your gut caused by toxins, those junctions get loose and leaky. It's a hormone problem. And then large chunks of food, it's just an analogy, just go with me on this. If a large chunk of protein gets across the wall of the gut into the bloodstream, does the body think that's normal? No, you're not supposed to have big chunks of food in your bloodstream. So what do you think the body might do? The body will attack what it sees as a foreign invader. That is autoimmune. The most common definition of autoimmune is the body attacking itself, but I argue with that. I believe that your body's way too smart to do that. What the body is attacking is the foreign invader. And in the gut, an autoimmune condition might be called what? Celiac, Crohn's, irritable bowel syndrome, irritable bowel disease, leaky gut, colitis, all of those gut dysfunction labels. All of them start because toxins cause inflammation that causes the junctions in the gut to get loose and leaky. So what we need are very, very tight junctions in the gut. The true solution to that problem is to go all the way upstream and get rid of the toxins that cause the inflammation, that cause the hormone problem, that cause the junctions to get loose in the first place. Follow me on that? That's outside the scope of our video today, but those toxins cause inflammation at the cellular level. So let's talk about that just for a second. And you should be able to draw this by now. I'm sure you're already doing it in your mind's eye. Sorry, ignore the noise from the sidelines there. Every cell in your body, 2 layers of what on the outside? Yes, 2 layers of fat. Someone has taught you well. And countless receptors for all of your moods, all of your nutrients, all of your hormones. When you get inflammation at the cellular level, your cells cannot absorb the nutrients. Your cells cannot receive the message from the hormones. Zonulin is the hormone in the gut that controls the junctions opening and closing. It needs to open a little bit to let the nutrients through, then it needs to tighten back up. Zonulin is the hormone that controls that. So in your gut, you need tight junctions. There are a few things that you can do to solve the problem. Eliminate toxins, heal the cells, but specifically for the gut, I have some supplements here that you can take. And you remember our website, healthforapurposesupplements.com, where you can order some of these products. We'll also be teaching you soon about fasting, which is the best way to heal the gut. So if you want some supplements, you would start with L-Gut, made by Systemic Formulas, and it is designed to close up those tight junctions. It is focusing on zonulin with some herbs and other ingredients. So L-Gut to close up leaky gut. And you would take it, you want a 2-week protocol, and you've got 60 capsules. So you're going to take 2 in the morning and 2 at night so that you'll use this up in 2 weeks. Then your second product is Z gluten. In your gut, you've got lots of little hairy fibers, microvilli, on the outside of the gut. And that's where all of the nutrients get pulled in. Those little fibers have been collecting gluten and casein and other toxins for your whole life. And Z gluten is designed to pull those toxins out of the villi in the wall of the gut. So same thing, 2 weeks, use up 1 bottle. The next thing you want in your gut is good probiotics, good prebiotics. I will teach that in a separate course, but part of this protocol is probiotics. You need a variety of different probiotics. Buy a different bottle every month, rotate through a variety of good bacteria, good supplements. Then you need prebiotics to feed those probiotics, and you also need collagen. This is an excellent, excellent collagen supplement. Think of it as your protein powder. It's the best one available anywhere. It has all 6 types of collagen. It is the only one on the market that has all 6 types of collagen. And so in your gut, you've got the junctions that we're talking about today. And then you also have the lining of the gut. The lining of your gut is very, very heavily formed with collagen. Actually, every cell in your body needs collagen, but especially the cells that line the gut. And you can get collagen from a supplement like this or from eggs, or a great source is bone broth. You can make your own. It costs almost nothing. Ideally, you need marrow bones. Perfect world, you would have a cow. Because think about how big a cow's bone is. You've got lots of bone, lots of marrow, compared to a little chicken. Little bitty bone, little bit of marrow. Personally, I like to throw a big beef bone into my chicken broth, so I get the best of both. So you want the bones. You want an acid like apple cider vinegar. Pulls the minerals from the bone so that your bone broth is full of healthy minerals. And then you can put salt and pepper. You need to cook it, chicken broth, at least 24 hours. Beef broth, probably closer to 2 to 4 days, to pull those nutrients out of the bone. Now think back to the last time you made chicken noodle soup. And you put the leftovers in the fridge. And what did it look like and feel like tomorrow? It was gelatinous. Gelatin is a kind of collagen. And when you make your own broth that ends up with that acid and the bones, it will be full of collagen and gelatin to rebuild the lining of your gut. The broth that you buy at the store is thin. It's not gelatinous, so it doesn't give you the right kind of nutrients. You can purchase frozen. That's a little distracting, isn't it? I wonder if we can get it away from her. Okay, now I have the squeaky toy. So you can get bone broth in the freezer section at your grocery store. You can also order it. You definitely want really high quality bones. You need organic. Whoops, I think I might be about to lose the toy again. You can't see it, can you? She's below the video. So you can get high quality bone broth from the freezer section at your grocery store. The key is that it needs to be really thick and gelatinous. So in the gut, we want the tight junctions. We want to nourish the lining of the gut. We want lots of good bugs, good organisms in our gut. And another thing that you can do to provide healthy gut, let me back up. Let's think about this. Epithelial cells are the cells in your skin and the cells on the inside of you. Epithelial cells separate everything that is you from everything that is not you. So inside your body, from the top to the bottom, you have epithelial cells that are supposed to separate you from what is not you. And on all of these cells inside the gut lining, we need lots of collagen to keep them healthy. We need a healthy microbiome, and that's a topic for another conversation. But that's just a really good foundational philosophy for you to understand about the gut and what part it plays in the overall health of your body. When your gut is functioning properly, it's going to break down nutrients and create nutrients like B vitamins are created in the gut, and your gut will produce the hormones that make you feel good. And the gut produces most of the hormones that control your immune system. So it's very valuable, definitely worth your investment. I'm proud of you for investing your time learning about your gut.